Hey, how's it going? If you're new to the channel, then welcome, and if you've been watching, then welcome back. And today we've got another Hardcore Iron Man progress video. For the last couple episodes, I've just needed a nature talisman as the third item to continue with Fairy Tale 1. And in case you missed the last episode, I did get one from a sand crab. Ooh, spoiler alert, but not really because you can see it right there in my inventory. We also needed a clean Avento, which we got a grimy one from Wintertodd and then got it cleaned in Narda. And the third item was just a Mortmire fungus, which was super easy because we already had that from when we were casting Bloom in the swamp before. So we brought all three items to the nature spirit in the swamp and he gave us a brand shiny new pair of magic secateurs. Kinda sucks that we had to give up the nature talisman, but I really don't care that much. I just want to unlock fairy rings, and I don't think I'll be training runecrafting for a while anyways, and by the time we do start training it, I'm sure I'll have another nature talisman by then. I keep forgetting how high my combat stats are now. I keep thinking they're like in the 30s, but they're a lot higher, so this boss shouldn't be too hard. But if I remember correctly, one of the mechanics of this boss is that the higher your farming level is, the higher chance you have of hitting it, I believe. And we have level 6 farming, so we'll see how that plays out. Oh, and you can only damage it with the magic secateurs too. I've also heard that Rings of Recoil work, but we're not that desperate. Yeah, the boss isn't even that hard. This dude is very deceiving. Even though it's level 111 combat, I could easily tank him without prayers. And I was trying to do the flinch method anyways for the first half of the boss fight when I realized that I didn't even have to do all that. I could just straight up 1v1 him. But man, it's a good thing I brought all that food because I'm not sure how I could have done the boss fight without it. But we managed to defeat Tanglefoot and we got the Queen Secateurs to finish off this quest that we've been trying to do for way too long. The best part of this reward is the farming XP. And I mean the attack and magic XP is nice too, but 3,500 farming XP just like that, which means we can skip past the slow and tedious levels and get right to the good stuff. Kinda. But it did bump us from level 6 to level 19 farming. And with Fairy Tale 1 complete, we can start Fairy Tale 2. And even if you don't meet any of the requirements, you could still start the quest up to the point where you unlock the fairy rings and save the rest of the quest for later, which is exactly what we're doing. Ooh, I'm just so happy that we finally got fairy rings. Now we can go like wherever we want and save law runes or save time running. Do you know how annoying it was to get to Canifis? It sucked, but now that we got fairy rings, it's gonna be so much easier to do quests, train Slayer, do clue scrolls, hop skills, and it's just going to make life so much easier. Hey, there's my boy Genie hooking it up with the Herblore XP, and we got level 21 now. And with level 21, that means we unlocked one of the most important potions in the game, the Compost Potion. Okay, not really, I have no clue what that even does. So we're doing Ghost Tuhoe now, and you need 3 random dyes that you're told during this part of the quest, and they could be all 3 of the same color or 3 different ones, you don't know. And I had a few dyes that I made a while ago when I was in Draenor, but I assumed I'd have to go all the way back there and come back to get the right color dyes for the quest. But somehow the RNG gods were shining light in my favor because all 3 of the colors needed were exactly what I had. It must be the luck of the Hardcore Iron Man. Ooh, 3 spooky 5 me, Mr. Skeletal. Good thing it's Halloween time because this is way too scary for me. I should have put like a not safe for work warning on the title of this video because this is seriously not appropriate. This is such a nice quest to get out of the way. I mean, first we got enough prayer XP to get a prayer level, but mainly because we got the Ecto file. And also we can enter Port Phasmatis for free without having to pay any Ecto tokens. And I don't think there's much else to do here, but back in the day before Edgeville Furnace came out, this was my go-to place to train smithing because it was one of the closest furnaces in the game to a bank. But yeah, mainly just so happy to get the Ecto file for the free unlimited teleports to the Ecto Funtus. And we can get to Morytania so much easier now. The farming patch is more convenient, and it'll be easier to use the Ecto Fundus to train prayer before we train construction and start building the altars. And now that we got fairy rings unlocked, we can quickly use it to go straight to the Wizard's Tower and finish off Imp Catcher, which I've been putting off for way too long. The 875 magic XP doesn't really help us out too much at this point, but we got the Amulet of Accuracy, which, believe it or not, is the first necklace slot item we have now on this account. And they recently updated it too, so you can keep turning in sets of beads to get more Amulets of Accuracy, so that's pretty cool, although I'm sure we'll be upgrading from this pretty soon. So now we're getting our symbol blessed into a holy symbol, which is supposedly going to protect us from the vampires in the swamp, and while we're here, I figure might as well get us some monk's robes. And I forgot that this is how you get them. I just so happened to see them when I came here. Not sure why, but it doesn't list the requirement when you click on the prayer guide in the skills tab, but you need 31 prayer to come up to the 2nd floor of the monastery in case you want to get something blessed or get monk's robes. By the way, monk's robes are actually worth a decent bit, like 1.2k per set. So if you're free to play, this might be an exposed money making method, but I'm sure it's camped by bots, although I haven't checked to know for sure. Next quest up is Creature of Ag Constraint, and we need 3 bronze wires, which we're making now. And I really don't care about unlocking experiments because they are such an outdated training method because we got sand crabs now, but mainly want to knock it out because since we're doing all the spooky morytania quests, might as well continue the trend and get into the spirit of Halloween. Oh, the ectofile is so nice. We can get straight to Ag Constraint's castle in just a minute because we have that. Yo, so we're underneath this graveyard now, and I don't know how Sergeant Damien found me here. That is way too spooky. I just realized that I've been ignoring every random event that gives you cosmetics and emotes, and I really need to just start doing them because I'm going to have to get them done at some point, but they always just come at the worst times. Dude, this quest is actually so metal. We're digging up different body part pieces right now. That's just hardcore. Do you like that one? Because I thought it was pretty good. But I don't think you're laughing at all, so I'm just amusing myself then, alright? But we are now heading back into the spooky underground part to head back to Dr. Ag Constraint. And from the quest, we didn't gain any levels, but we got the Ring of Karos, or Cheros, whatever it is, which is needed for quests in the future. And it gives discounts and free stuff for a bunch of random things in the game, and it gets activated for even more discounts later on once you start Garden of Tranquility. Next up is In Aid of the Myarch, and we need a bunch of steel items for that, so we're just smelting some steel bars so we can make all the items and get that quest done. Thankfully, we still got all those ores that we got from that one day we spent at Motherlode Mine. Well, one of the items we need is a steel warhammer, which requires level 39 smithing, and at the moment we only have 37, so we're going to put this quest on hold for a little bit. It's not a big deal though, I didn't actually have a reason to do that quest. I just scrolled through the quest list and saw it, and decided to try it out, but it really doesn't bother me. Now, Blast Furnace is actually something I aspire to unlock as an Iron Man, by the way, because you can save so much coal, which is so useful when you don't have a GE to buy in bulk from. So, next quest on the list is Giant Dwarf, and you don't even have to do anything in the quest to unlock the Blast Furnace. All you do is go to Keldegrim, watch this cutscene, and then you've unlocked Keldegrim, which is where the Blast Furnace is. The only issue is you need 60 smithing so you don't have to pay the extra fee every 10 minutes, which is going to be such a pain. Although I believe the Ring of Karos does reduce it, but I'm part of Broke Boy Gang right now, so there's a good chance we might just grind out 60 the old-fashioned way. Also, still really need to get the Goldsmith Gauntlets, because once we get a bunch of gold, that's going to be amazing XP, especially by using the Blast Furnace. And also should probably finish up the full Graceful outfit before doing Blast Furnace 2, because I look so bogus just wearing 3 pieces of it. Because we're here anyways, I decided to just do the quest all the way through and get it out of the way. And we got a nice variety of XP drops. We got a smithing level, a crafting level, and a magic level. I love gaining XP, and I really enjoy seeing the total level go up so fast. We got the 39 smithing that we need to make the steel warhammer, but I honestly really don't care about In Aid of the Myarch. I mean, at some point it'll have to get done, so it's nice to have the requirement there, but it's really just a time killer to do it at this point. The magic level is very nice too, because we still have to get it up to 59 to do the Family Crest quest, which is one of the current goals I have for the account. And not only for smithing, but it's going to be so useful for cooking too. And back to our old friend Motherlode Mine. So many great memories here. I miss this place so much. And we just got 55 mining, which means we're going to start getting mithril from here. Although that won't really help us out much since we don't have 50 smithing yet. But once we do get 50 smithing and start making mithril items, that should bring in some nice profit through selling the items to the shop. Although hopefully we can get 55 magic by then and just start alching them instead of selling to shops, but we'll see how that goes. So as we're starting back up here, you can see how many ores and gems we have, and I mean, it's a nice little startup, but it's about to get a lot bigger. And I'm honestly not sure how I already have so much mithril in here. I'm going to guess it's from a random event or something, but it's kind of interesting. And here's that last golden nugget that we need so we can start off getting the full Prospector's outfit. When I get items for sets, usually I like to get the pieces that take the most time to get first, and save the cheapest or easiest ones to get for last. And I know that's not the most efficient way when you should go by bonus XP per nugget, but it mentally helps me stay motivated, and I think that's what matters most. I'm very well aware that you get a rune pick from completing Between a Rock, but the quest requires 50 smithing anyways, and I figure I'm going to be mining here for a while, and I'm committed to it, so I just went ahead and bought a rune pick after much internal debate. And when I get that second rune pick, I can always alch it or sell it and get a lot of money back. We are back at the mine, and we've got enough golden nuggets now to buy the second piece of Prospector, so now we've got the top and bottom, so we are over halfway done with that. I feel like I'm just doing my old alt account videos all over again, you know, just hanging out at Motherlode, recording these mining levels, and stacking up the bank. I don't know how many accounts now I've gotten 60 mining on, but that's probably one of my favorite milestones in the game. And when I was little, I worked so hard to get 60 mining for the first time in RuneScape 2, and I was pretty disappointed when I found out how lame the mining guild was. But thankfully, with the mining guild expansion, the mining guild is so much more practical now, And once I finish up getting the Prospector outfit, we're going to head over there and I'm going to show you how to mine a lot of iron. But now we are coming in with 61 mining, which allows us to equip the Dragon Pickaxe, which we are never getting on this account, by the way. But now we're just finishing up getting the Prospector outfit, and that is where we're going to be ending the video. And the funniest thing happened while I was training at the mining guild, but we're going to save that video for tomorrow. I've also got a main account progress video coming up later in the week to show you what kind of post-max progress I've been making on there, because it's been too long since I posted clips from my main, and I've actually got a sick name for the series, which is going to be kicking off, like I said, later this week. And if you're enjoying the Hardcore Iron Man series, then please let me know by giving the video a like so that I know you want to see more of it. And if you want to stay updated on my videos and see more from me, then please subscribe to the channel. It really would mean a lot. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again tomorrow.